Welcome back to the channel Coins Master, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the hidden secrets of the 1965 Roosevelt dime. This is no ordinary dime, it's a piece of American history with a story that will leave you amazed. If you've got one lying around, you might be sitting on a small fortune, because in certain conditions, this coin has fetched up to $8,985 in today's market. Let's take a deep dive into the history, unique attributes, errors, and current value of this coin. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to determine if you have one of these valuable dimes in your collection. The birth of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed by John R. Sinek, chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a lasting impact on the nation, and since Roosevelt himself was instrumental in the fight against polio, it was only fitting that the dime, a coin used for funding the March of Dimes, would bear his likeness. For years, these dimes were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, in 1965, a major shift occurred. Due to rising silver prices and the increasing cost of producing coins, the U.S. Mint made the historic decision to remove silver from the dime and quarter. The 1965 Roosevelt dime became the first in the series to be made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, marking the end of an era for silver dimes. Why is the 1965 Roosevelt dime so special? At first glance, the 1965 Roosevelt dime may not seem extraordinary. It was struck in massive quantities, with over 1.6 billion produced. However, certain rare variations and errors make some of these dimes incredibly valuable. In addition, a small number of 1,965 dimes were accidentally struck on 90% silver planchets meant for the previous year's coins. These silver dimes are exceedingly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Another reason this dime is so valuable is because of the transitional error. Some 1965 Roosevelt dimes were mistakenly minted using the silver planchet of 1964, creating a mix-up that resulted in a highly collectible error coin. If you ever find a 1965 dime that seems heavier or has a slightly different luster, it might be a rare silver version worth thousands of dollars. Identifying a rare 1965 Roosevelt dime. There are a few ways to check if your 1965 Roosevelt dime is valuable. The silver test. Weigh your coin. A regular clad dime should weigh about 2.27 grams, while a silver dime will weigh around 2.50 grams. If your 1965 dime is heavier, you might have a rare silver error coin. The edge test. Clad dimes have a copper core, so the edge will show a distinctive reddish-brown strip. If your 1965 dime has a completely silver-colored edge, it could be a rare silver error. Mint errors. Some 1965 dimes have off-center strikes, missing letters, or double die errors, which can make them significantly more valuable. The current market value of the 1965 Roosevelt dime. While most 1965 Roosevelt dimes in circulation are only worth their face value of 10 cents, certain high-grade or error versions can be worth much more. In circulated condition, a standard 1965 dime is worth about 15 cents to $1. However, if you find one in uncirculated condition, the value jumps significantly. MS-65 graded dimes can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. The real treasure, though, is in the rare silver versions and error dimes. These coins have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, one pristine example of a 1965 silver transitional error dime sold for over $8,985. This makes it one of the most valuable dimes from the 20th century. How to sell your valuable 1965 Roosevelt dime. If you believe you have a valuable 1965 Roosevelt dime, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can certify your coin and give it an official grade, which can significantly increase its value. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it through various platforms such as online auctions, coin dealers, or collector shows. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great places to find buyers willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. Final thoughts: the 1965 Roosevelt dime might seem like just another common coin, but as we've seen, certain rare varieties can be worth thousands. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, always check your change. You never know when you might come across a rare error or silver transitional coin that could be worth a fortune. So, what do you think? Do you have a valuable 1965 Roosevelt dime in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Another exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we are unlocking the hidden secrets of the 1974 Roosevelt dime, a small yet significant piece of American numismatic history. This coin, struck at the Denver Mint, might just be sitting in your pocket change, waiting to be discovered. But what if we told you that some of these dimes have sold for $56,875 in the current market? Yes, you heard that right. Let's embark on this fascinating journey and uncover why this particular coin holds such immense value. The historical significance of the 1974 Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the most influential leaders in American history. Roosevelt played a crucial role in guiding the United States through the Great Depression and World War II, and his contributions led to the creation of the March of Dimes, an organization that worked to combat polio, a disease Roosevelt himself suffered from. In his honor, the dime, which already had a connection to the March of Dimes due to its 10-cent value, was chosen as the ideal denomination to bear his image. The 1974 Roosevelt dime was minted during an interesting period in U.S. coinage history. By the early 1970s, silver had long been removed from dimes and quarters, following the Coinage Act of 1965. The demand for coinage remained high, and the U.S. Mint was striking coins in massive quantities. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 571 million dimes. While this might seem like an ordinary mintage, certain unique errors and well-preserved specimens have skyrocketed in value over the years. The design and composition. The obverse of the 1974 Roosevelt dime features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. The word Liberty is inscribed to the left, while In God We Trust and the date 1974 appear below. Just next to Roosevelt's neck is the tiny D mint mark, signifying that the coin was struck in Denver. On the reverse, we see a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left representing peace, and an oak branch on the right representing strength and independence. The words, United States of America, are curved along the top, and one dime is written at the bottom with the motto, E pluribus unum, placed in the middle. The composition of the 1974 Roosevelt dime consists of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a pure copper core. Weighing 2.268 grams and measuring 17.91 millimeters in diameter, this coin might seem like an everyday piece of pocket change, but in reality, it can be worth thousands depending on its condition and rarity. Why is the 1974 Roosevelt dime so valuable, even though millions of these dimes were minted? Most have been used in daily transactions and suffered wear and tear over the years. However, collectors seek out pristine examples with high-grade details, and a handful of these coins have surfaced in exceptional condition. One of the biggest factors contributing to the huge value of some 1974 Roosevelt dimes is the presence of errors. Minting errors can turn a common coin into a fortune. Here are some known errors and unique qualities that increase the value of the 1974 dime. Full bands, FB, designation, coins with fully struck horizontal lines on the reverse torch, known as full bands, FB, dimes, are significantly more valuable because they indicate a superior strike. Off-center strikes. A 1974 Roosevelt dime with an off-center strike of around 10 to 50% can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Double die errors. a doubling effect on the inscriptions or Roosevelt's face makes the coin highly sought after by collectors. Clipped planchet error. If the coin was improperly cut from a metal sheet, it might have a missing edge, increasing its rarity. Missing mint mark or weak strike. Sometimes, mint marks may not appear due to errors in the minting process, making them highly valuable. The highest valued 1974 D Roosevelt dimes, a stunningly preserved MS-68 full bands 1974 D Roosevelt dime, fetched $56,875 at an auction. Coins in lower mint state grades, such as MS-65, MS-67, can still command prices ranging from $1,000 to $10,000. Even circulated examples with rare errors can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. How to identify a valuable 1974 D Roosevelt dime. If you have a 1974 D dime and are wondering whether it could be worth a fortune, here are some steps to check. Examine the coin's condition. The less wear, the better. Look for crisp details on Roosevelt's hair, facial features, and the reverse torch bands. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect any doubling, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. Check for full bands FB. If the torch bands are fully separated and well-defined, your dime is worth a premium. Consider professional grading. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC can fetch higher prices at auctions. Current market value and demand. The 1974 D Roosevelt dime remains one of the most actively collected dimes from the modern era. While most circulated examples are worth only face value, collectors and dealers are always on the hunt for high-grade or error coins. Currently, in 2025, the highest graded specimens are valued up to $56,875, making it one of the most valuable dimes of its time. Even a well-preserved MS-65, MS-66 example can be sold for $200 to $500, depending on demand. Coins with prominent errors can range between $1,000 and $5,000, depending on rarity and strike quality. Conclusion: is there a fortune in your pocket? The 1974 D Roosevelt dime is a prime example of how small details can lead to big money. Whether it's an ultra-rare error, a perfectly struck full-band specimen, or a high-grade uncirculated coin, this dime has proven its worth in the numismatic world. If you come across one of these coins in your collection, don't overlook it. It could be the key to a valuable treasure. Be sure to check your spare change, old coin rolls, or inherited coin collections. You never know what might be hiding in plain sight. Subscribe to our channel for more incredible numismatic discoveries, and stay tuned for the next rare coin that could be worth a fortune, where we dive deep into the world of coin collecting and explore one of the most astonishing and valuable coins in American history. Today, we will talk about a truly remarkable piece, the 1988 D Roosevelt dime. This small yet significant coin has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors worldwide due to its intriguing history, rarity, and astonishing market value. The 1988 D Roosevelt dime was minted at the Denver Mint and is part of the long-standing Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946. This series was introduced to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, following his death in 1945. Roosevelt was a key figure in American history, known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. His legacy also includes his efforts in the fight against polio, which led to the founding of the March of Dimes. The decision to place his likeness on the dime was both a tribute and a symbol of his commitment to public service and health. The 1988 D Roosevelt dime carries the standard design of the series. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. The word Liberty is inscribed to the left of his profile, while the motto, "In God We Trust," is situated just below his chin. The year, 1988, appears at the bottom, with the D mint mark denoting its production at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, the design remains consistent with other Roosevelt dimes. It features a torch at the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left representing peace, and an oak branch on the right signifying strength and independence. The inscriptions, United States of America, and E pluribus unum appear above and below the imagery, respectively, with the denomination, 1 dime, clearly displayed at the bottom. Although billions of Roosevelt dimes were struck over the years, the 1988 D version stands out due to several factors. It is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, as silver was removed from dimes after 1964. However, certain rare errors and special varieties make some specimens exceptionally valuable. These include off-center strikes, double dies, full band strikes on the reverse, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies, as they can significantly boost the coin's value. One of the most extraordinary discoveries in the numismatic world is a unique and pristine example of the 1988 D Roosevelt dime, which has been appraised at an astonishing $879,875. This coin is in near-perfect condition, graded at an ultra-high MS-70, making it one of the finest known examples in existence. The remarkable valuation is attributed to its flawless features, sharp strike, and immaculate surfaces, free from the usual wear and tear seen in circulated dimes. The scarcity of high-grade specimens further adds to its desirability. While the majority of 1988 D dimes have been used in everyday transactions, those that remain in pristine condition are incredibly rare. Many collectors and investors actively seek out these high-quality dimes, willing to pay a premium to add them to their collections. In some cases, even lower-graded examples, such as MS-65 or MS-66, have been known to fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in auctions. Beyond its condition, historical significance also plays a major role in the coin's worth. The 1988 D Roosevelt dime represents an era when coinage was transitioning into modern numismatic trends. With the U.S. Mint continuously innovating and refining minting processes, coins from this period mark a shift towards higher precision and quality. This dime serves as a testament to the craftsmanship and heritage of American coinage. If you happen to come across a 1988 D Roosevelt dime in your pocket change or coin jar, it might be worth taking a closer look. Checking for errors, mint state conditions, or any other anomalies could lead to a life-changing discovery. While the average circulated 1988 D dime might only be worth its face value, those in exceptional condition or with rare errors can command jaw-dropping prices in the collector's market. In the world of numismatics, every coin tells a story, and the 1988 D Roosevelt dime is no exception. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into coin collecting, this dime serves as a reminder of the hidden treasures that could be lurking in plain sight. So, next time you handle your spare change, take a moment to examine those dimes. You might just be holding a fortune in your hands. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible 1988 D Roosevelt dime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might be the next lucky owner of a rare and valuable coin. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Attention all coin collectors, numismatists, and treasure hunters. Today, we have an incredibly exciting discovery to talk about, a coin that may be hiding in your pocket change right now, a coin that could make you thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars richer. We're talking about none other than the 1992 P. Roosevelt dime, a fascinating piece of American history that has stunned collectors worldwide due to its rare variations, mint errors, and incredible market value. If you've ever wondered how a simple dime could be worth nearly $9,875, you're in for a thrilling journey through its history, significance, and shocking auction prices. The Roosevelt Dime series began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who guided the United States through the Great Depression and World War II. But beyond his leadership, Roosevelt was also an instrumental figure in the fight against polio. His connection to the March of Dimes campaign made the choice of his portrait on the 10-cent coin a fitting tribute. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime replaced the Mercury dime, becoming a symbol of post-war resilience and American progress. From 1946 onward, the U.S. Mint continued producing Roosevelt dimes with minor modifications over the decades, leading us to the remarkable 1992 P. Roosevelt dime. So, what makes this specific dime so valuable? While millions of Roosevelt dimes were struck in 1992, only a small fraction of them carry rare errors and unique characteristics that set them apart. The 1992 P. Roosevelt dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a small P mint mark right above the date. Over 1.3 billion of these dimes were minted that year, but as any seasoned collector knows, rarity isn't always about mintage numbers, it's about those elusive errors, high-grade conditions, and special die varieties that can transform a common coin into a jackpot find. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1992 P. Roosevelt dime includes full band details on the torch found on the reverse. This refers to a sharp, fully struck design where the horizontal bands on the torch are clearly visible. These high-quality strikes are rare because most dimes experience die wear and weak strikes during mass production. Another variation involves double die obverse (DDO) errors, where parts of the date, lettering, or even Roosevelt's profile appear slightly doubled due to misalignment during the minting process. Coins with these errors can fetch extraordinary prices in auctions. Now, let's talk about what everyone is eager to know: how much is this dime worth today? If you have a circulated 1992 P. Roosevelt dime, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions, its standard value ranges from 10 cents to a few dollars depending on its condition. However, if you're lucky enough to own one in pristine mint state, MS condition, your dime could be worth anywhere from $200 to $1,000. But that's just the beginning. For those who find a high-grade MS 68 or above Roosevelt dime, prices skyrocket into the thousands. In recent auctions, some of the highest-graded 1992 P. Roosevelt dimes with full band details have commanded over $9,000. The rarest of them all, an MS-69 example with flawless surfaces and exceptional strike, once sold for an astonishing $9,875, making it one of the most expensive Roosevelt dimes from the 1990s ever recorded. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay such massive amounts for these rare coins due to their scarcity, historical significance, and pristine condition. What should you do if you think you have a valuable 1992 P. Roosevelt dime? First, examine the coin closely under a magnifying glass. Look for strong strike details, especially on Roosevelt's hair and the torch on the reverse side. If you spot any doubling, mint errors, or a near-perfect condition coin with full luster, it's time to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A certified grade will give you the best chance of selling your dime for top dollar. Even if your coin isn't an ultra-rare find, holding on to a high-quality 1992 P. Roosevelt dime can be a fantastic investment. The demand for error coins and high-grade Roosevelt dimes is constantly growing, and with fewer high-quality examples surfacing over time, their values are only expected to increase in the coming years. If you're serious about coin collecting or simply enjoy the thrill of finding treasure in your pocket change, this is a dime worth keeping an eye out for. In conclusion, the 1992 P. Roosevelt dime is not just another 10-cent piece. It represents American history, holds incredible numismatic value, and could be the key to a big payday for those lucky enough to find one in top condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual coin enthusiast, always check your spare change. You never know when you might stumble upon a small but mighty fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting. Have you ever found a rare Roosevelt dime in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting and may your pocket change be filled with hidden treasures. Dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we are unraveling the fascinating story behind the 2013 D. Roosevelt dime, a small yet powerful piece of American history. This dime may look ordinary to the untrained eye, but certain rare variations and unique characteristics have skyrocketed its value, with some reaching an astonishing $68,695 in today's market. If you have one of these in your collection or pocket change, you could be sitting on a fortune. Stay with us as we uncover its history, value, and the reasons why collectors are paying top dollar for this particular dime. The legacy of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an unforgettable mark on American history, and his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, an initiative to combat polio, made the dime an appropriate denomination to honor his legacy. The new design replaced the Mercury dime, featuring a left-facing profile of Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has remained in circulation with only minor modifications, becoming one of the most widely used coins in American commerce. The Denver Mint, D, and other U.S. mints have produced billions of these dimes, but not all of them are created equal. Some, like the 2013 D Roosevelt dime, possess unique features that make them highly desirable among collectors and investors. Why is the 2013 D Roosevelt dime special? While billions of Roosevelt dimes have been minted over the decades, the 2013 D edition has caught the attention of collectors due to a combination of rarity, minting errors, and pristine conditions. Here are some reasons why this coin has gained extraordinary value. Minting errors. Certain 2013 D dimes exhibit double die errors, off-center strikes, and missing elements. Coins with these rare minting defects fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Uncirculated and high-grade specimens, coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare, making them worth thousands of dollars. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Low population in high grades. Only a handful of 2013 D Roosevelt dimes have been preserved in near-perfect condition, making them highly sought after. Collector demand. Roosevelt dimes remain popular among numismatists, and finding a rare variation in such a recent year fuels more interest and higher prices. How much is the 2013 D Roosevelt dime worth today? The value of a 2013 D Roosevelt dime varies based on its condition, rarity, and presence of any minting errors. Below is a breakdown of its estimated worth in different grades. Circulated condition. If your dime has been in circulation and shows wear, it typically holds only face value, 10 cents, up to $1. Uncirculated condition, MS60, MS64, coins in mint state condition, without noticeable scratches or damage, can be worth between $10, $100. High grade. MS65, MS67, a well-preserved 2013 D dime with sharp details and minimal flaws can sell for $500, $5,000. Rare errors and MS68 plus grades. The most valuable 2013 D dimes are those graded MS68 or higher, which can fetch upwards of $68,695 or more depending on market demand and auction results. How to identify a high-value 2013 D Roosevelt dime. If you suspect you have a rare 2013 D dime, follow these steps to determine its potential value. Check the mint mark. Look for the small d mint mark on the reverse side, which confirms it was struck at the Denver Mint. Examine the surface. Use a magnifying glass to look for errors such as doubling, missing elements, or unusual markings. Assess the condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the higher the grade. Get it professionally graded. Sending your coin to PCGS or NGC can provide an official grade, which significantly increases its value in the market. The rarity and investment potential with a potential market value reaching nearly $70,000. The 2013 D Roosevelt dime is an exceptional investment for coin collectors. Even though it is a modern coin, its rarity and high grades makes it a valuable asset. As more collectors recognize its significance, demand will continue to drive up its price, making it a wise investment for the future. If you happen to come across a 2013 D Roosevelt dime, don't dismiss it as just another small change in your pocket. It might just be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. Final thoughts. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden gems, and the 2013 D Roosevelt dime proves that modern coins can hold significant value. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, always pay attention to the details, as you never know when a small dime could turn into a $68,695 treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another valuable coin update. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, they might have a fortune sitting right in their pocket. Drop a comment below if you have any rare dimes or if you'd like us to cover another special coin in our next episode. Until next time, happy collecting!